Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing fine. I hope you are all safe. This is the first video in 2021 and I'm so happy to be back with a day in the life of Judith Ward. She is a legend in the acting community and has starred in everything from comedies to dramas. You name it, Judith has played the role. And she lives in Del Sol Valley in the Ward Den. It is home to the most prestigious celebrity, Judith Ward. She has built her empire way back in the day when Del Sol Valley was a small speck on the map of fame and stardom. She's not an easy person to befriend. She has burned her fair share of bridges along the way. Her mentality is to get rich at all costs. She will be the first to throw you under the bus to advance her career. She has been married several times, but all of her partners have only slowed her down. She prefers to live fast and does not settle for mediocrity. So in my game, Judith is in the acting career level 8. She has the mansion baron aspiration and the business savvy trait. She's materialistic, a snob and mean. And so far when I started this game, she had acting level 7, the gardening level skill level 3, and the gourmet cooking skill was level 5. And she did not have any relationships, so no sentiments with other Sims and no lifestyles. So here she is in all her fame and glory with the stars sprinkling. I just love this fame shine around her, although it can get a little bit tiring. But she is standing in the Great Hall. I think this is a part of her living room. She has such a big house. It's just incredible. I cannot remember. I know it's not a 64 by 64, but it's probably either a 50 by 40 or a 30 by 40 lot. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. I should have looked that up. But she's doing fine. Here she is in the bathroom talking all by herself because she lives alone in that big mansion. And you know what? The thing that is very sad and that I only realized when I was starting to renovate her home, because of course if I visit someone and spend a day in their lives, I always have to renovate their homes. I think this is a great home she has. And of course there are a lot of items and objects and furniture of the Get Famous expansion pack, but still there's a lot of things that could be better in this house. So I wanted to renovate it, and I was wondering why she would never leave the first floor. So she has this first floor, this is the ground floor, and then on the second floor she has a lot of beautiful rooms. I think we are going to see them because I wanted to show you the rooms, but she didn't go upstairs. And there has been a problem with Sims using stairs. I mean, this is a pre-made build built with only base game and Get Famous objects, and there are not a lot of objects in this build. So I don't know what happened in the Sims game and what problem we have, but I also realized in other games and other save games I had that there was a problem with the stairs. I had to fix a lot of builds and it's very annoying. So I really hope that this will get fixed. Just to let you know, I will not turn the sound on of the game because she just started to play the violin and it sounds horrible. The violin is such a beautiful instrument. At one time when I was a child, I was debating if I wanted to play the violin or the piano, but I think when I heard people play for the first time, I thought, no, I cannot do that to my family and friends. So I started to play the piano at the age of 7. But Judith is playing bravely, and I can just tell you, there's nothing else she wants to do. I mean, she has a piano, she has other stuff that she could do. She could greet her neighbors, the Thorn, Bailey, and his wife Octavia. I have also made a day in the life of them It will pop up on the top right corner if you want to see it. And there's also a renovation video of their home. I have a Belarus renovations playlist in my channel, so you can go and check that out. But no, Judith doesn't want to come outside. Judith doesn't want to stay with tourists and let them take pictures of her. And she also doesn't want to spend time with the Bailey Moons. She only wants to play the violin. It went so far that I had to take the violin away from her. I'm glad that she doesn't have a computer or a television, because otherwise she would spend all the time in front of the computer and in front of the television. I have to admit, it's also something I do a lot. I stay a lot in front of the television. I watch movies on Netflix. I play The Sims or other games, and I have done that a lot during lockdown when we were not able to go anywhere. The situation is a bit better where I live. You might hear some kids playing outside, but I'm still very careful. I go outside, I meet people, but I'm very careful still. Because the situation is still not really great. So this is the first floor. Before we were on the ground level. I'm glad that I took some footage of this because we will not see her go there. She only goes to all the bathrooms she has. She has one that is rather in light yellow and gold tones, and then she has another one that is dark and gold. These are two of the swatches that we got with Get Famous. I like some of the Get Famous furniture, and some of them I use kind of a lot, but a lot of them are maybe a bit too, you know, how you call that, too over the top, that you cannot use them in every house. Like this toilet, I mean, who would sit on a toilet like that? I wouldn't. And this is the lighter version. Yellow is my favorite color. That's why I love this yellow, gold and white swatches. Also here we have some pink swatches. I think this is still on the ground floor. Probably, yeah, because the piano is the center of the room. I really like that. And I hope it's not lagging like it's looking like it's doing at the moment while I record a voiceover. But, you know, because she always was playing the violin, she didn't do anything else. I thought that I would take some footage outside and inside. She has quite a garden around her home, but there's not so much to do there. She has an easel also in the first floor, but I think it's very rare that Sims autonomously would use that easel, only if you have like some sort of you know, the light that get you into an inspired move. This is one of the bedrooms on the first floor. And this is the bathroom that is behind that bedroom. And she also has a dressing room. And this is the other part, you know, with the darker swatches, which I also like. I like the floor in the bathroom, that chess, like, how do you say that? You know, I haven't talked over a video in such a long time. As I said before, this is the first video in a very long time. I wanted to record a video much earlier, but you know, it has not been easy for a lot of us, for all of us during this time. My energy was very little. I used it all for work and, you know, to do other chores and just to stay healthy and sane. So I didn't really have a lot of energy to record or spend all my free time recording videos. I really wanted to do it, but at the same time I was like afraid I would burn out and that I wouldn't be happy with the results. So it took me a very long time to record this footage and an even longer time to edit everything, because I had to edit it in little pieces. But now I'm very happy to be back, and I really hope that some of you will still watch my content. I know that Day in the Life is the most popular series of my channel, so I hope you enjoy Day in the Life with Judith. She still seems to enjoy herself. She reads a lot. I'm not sure which book she is reading here. Probably some autobiography of herself, because she is so self-absorbed. She has to look in the mirror a lot, and we will now see how the view looks from her balcony. It's not the balcony, but it's more than a terrace. You can see Delso Valley in all its glory, and this is the outside of her mansion. I started to renovate it, but you know, with renovations, with all these big houses, you start it and you like doing it, and then suddenly you get tired of renovating room after room, so I stopped. I have some ideas for other videos. I have an idea what I want to build with the new courtyard oasis kit, or what the name is, because I have been to Morocco several times. I think probably 8 to 10 times in all, and I've seen a lot of beautiful builds and gardens, and I have an idea what I would like to rebuild, but you know, I don't want to make any promises. Of course, I hope this will not be the only video that I will upload in 2021, but we will see. So Judith is a bit of a nervous character. She's wandering between bedrooms and couches and playing the violin, except for she has no violin to play anymore because I took that away. But she's always walking around, but I think she has to do that because the house is so big. She also goes outside, but unfortunately at the moment only to spend a little time to read. And you know, it was a little annoying because I had to follow her everywhere, because in the Day in the Life series, if you don't know about them, I do not control my Sims. I just let them do whatever they want to do, unless it's annoying because they only do one thing, like playing the violin. So that's why I took it away, and here she's playing chess, and it's quite funny to watch her. Apparently she's enjoying to play chess on her own. It doesn't bother her that she has no company, which is a little bit sad. But if you are that famous and as rich as Judith Ward, you also don't want to have your fans coming to your home all the time. So I guess it's normal that she lives alone. When I played with her later to renovate the house, I of course gave her a butler and also a roommate, and the first thing the roommate did was to invite a lot of people to party in that house, which is, yeah, of course I would do that as well. So here we also have some paparazzi action going on, or at least I hope we do. So let's see what Judith is going to do. So she is going to go outside, so I wonder what will happen, because she's not the most friendliest person, but she's talking to the paparazzi. But I think she wants the paparazzi to go. But the paparazzi, oh yeah, paparazzi's leaving. So I think she told them off and told them to go away because she doesn't want to be disturbed. I just love the snotty walk that she's going on. I never use that with any other sim. I think I always, for female sims, I take the feminine walk style, and for male sims I take the, what's the name? I can't remember, but there's one I particularly like, but this one is funny. I didn't click on, you know, you can get that a bit annoying Get Famous walking style, where they walk and they have like one arm dangling around like weird. So I turned that off, but she has these stars, which I love. She's still playing chess. It's getting dark, and the only thing she did was playing the violin and playing some chess and just admiring her fine self in the mirror. That's all she does. I think it's summer there because otherwise she would be cold in that big house and she would have light the fireplace. But we will see what happens. She's reading again, and this time, ooh, it's a different book. I also love that dress that she is wearing. She has a lot of nice clothes that she wears, and it suits her, also this hair. So there she is, back with the paparazzi, and I think this time she will not be that angry, so she talks a little bit with them, and they are even able to take some close-up shots, which is really good. So it's weird that first she was angry with them and then she was not. Also, it would be nice if in the beginning, not only in, you know, how in, it's not San Myshuno, you know, the Snowy Escape village. What's the name? What's it called? My brain. Oh, here we have the bubbles. Yes, of course, every time a sim sleeps in a day in the life, we have bubbles. So in Snowy Escape, in the world there, Mount Komorebi, yes. In Mount Komorebi, the people that live there, the premade sims, they have some sentiments going on with other sims, which is really nice. But in the day in the life of one of the families there, that will pop up on the top right corner of this video, so you can watch it after that video if you want to. There you can see that the sentiments don't really have a big impact if you don't control the sims. So I say that, I think, in probably all of my day in the life videos, but I'm so glad that we can control them, because I mean, sometimes I would just love to watch them and without controlling them, see what they're doing. But most of the time it is so boring, even when Octavia is walking through the garden and there's nothing they really do. She woke up finally. I thought, why wouldn't she go into one of her comfortable beds in the first floor? But it's because the stairs are not working it again. I hope they will fix that, so I don't have to fix that myself in all the builds I do. You know, if you have some complicated builds, of course, it's normal that sometimes you have to fix something. But I mean, this is a base game, Get Famous build that worked the last time I played there, and now it doesn't work anymore unless you change something. So I really hope this gets fixed. So she is cooking a salad and she is disgusting, like the star that she is. But the best thing, you know, the best thing, she prepares all this salad and does all these things, and then salad is finished. Oh no, I don't want a salad anymore. I just wanted to prepare one. I'm doing something else. So, you know, I liked it because I always like when they cook, and I was hoping that she would burn something so there would be a fire and maybe we would see some firemen. But oh no, unfortunately not. Oh well, you know, she's preparing something here. I think it's mac and cheese, and then she's not eating it. So I had to throw it away. She prefers to just talk to herself in the mirror and not eat anything. But I mean, if you wear such a dress, you probably better not eat anything. So now she's going back to the kitchen. Will she take the salad or will she have the mac and cheese? No. She has something else. I'm not sure what that is. But, you know, we are already at the end of this day in the life. That's all Judith Ward ever does. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to film the next episode, and I also cannot wait to hopefully share some other videos with you this year. I'm sure this will not be the only one. Just be patient with me. I hope you will all be doing well. I hope you will all have a fantastic summer. Take good care, guys. See you all in my next video. Bye bye. Take care. Goodbye.